Welcome back to Let's Play 2064 Read-Only Memories on the PlayStation 4. We just got done getting a bit acquainted with a lion hybrid. Now we're gonna go to the park and see what's up here. Is that Turing? Hey, look, it's Turing! Turing, you're here! We weren't expecting you.
Well, here I am.
He's like a hero now to all the robots. Turing, you gotta help us figure things out. Please, Turing, we don't know what we're supposed to do. We've been discussing it like you said, but can't reach any consensus. We should go back to our jobs. The humans can't force us to do anything. I don't want to go back to washing dishes. I'm scared. We should fight. What should we do, Turing? Help us, Turing. Turing, give us something to hope for. Come on, Turing. Turing. Turing.
Everyone, listen up. Look, I don't know how to lead you. I've been sapient for a bit longer, of course, but most of that time I was secluded from the real world. I have less than a week's worth of experience living as my own being.
You created us. Take responsibility. Oh, well, this is... This is the good ending, y'all. Bunch of panic-stricken robots desperate for guidance.
Stop! Please stop! I'll do everything I can to help. I've already made some friends among the humans who will help us. The first thing I learned when I set out on my own, I was already in good company. None of us are truly alone. The second was that we have to take each day one at a time. It's Christmas Day, a time for joy and giving and family. I won't abandon you, no matter what. I promise.
We have to believe in Turing. Well, that's at least something. I feel a little better now, Turing. You are as great as your memory imprints depict, Turing. Thank you.
I'm not doing anything someone else wouldn't do in my leg modules.
Really, you couldn't just say shoes.
Regardless of nomenclature, I'll be in touch.
Okay, well, that's...
Sheesh, that was a little intense. I don't know if I like all the attention. Not to mention all the chatter that's going on over wireless that you can't even hear either.
Yep.
Let's not stay here, I'm not sure how much longer I can field all their queries. It's giving me a digital headache.
A digital headache. But here's a tree. You remember the tree. You like the tree.
Did you know that the Eucalyptus globulus is an invasive species? Well, I mean, I guess it's obvious. Koalas and whatnot. But there was a real concerted effort to get rid of the globulus in California to make room for native plants to return to the biome. Originally, they were planted all over to make wind screens for orchards. They grow rapidly and to impressive heights, but once the orchard industry moved elsewhere, they were seen more as a nuisance and environmental problem. This park is one of the few places in California that you can still find them in great numbers.
Well, I did not know all of that. Thanks for the history lesson of horticulture. There's a lot of different ROMs here. mysterious, interesting ROM you've never seen before.
Nice to meet you, Turing. I'm Epsilon. Did you see I got quoted in OK today? So cred. Hearing all the music today has put me in a dancing mood I can't turn off.
Alright. Hey, Alfie. We know you.
Turing, I still recall you in my short-term memory banks.
Oh, of course, the water ROM. How are you, Alfie?
Terrible, just terrible. What am I supposed to do? All it was designed to do was distribute water to park patrons. I'm not built for anything else.
Well, what do you want to do?
I don't know. Some of the other ROMs are learning how to make things. Another over there is downloading the entire legal case history of the American justice system. I don't have enough onboard memory for that. And, well, I kind of like distributing water. It makes people happy.
I think, in a lot of ways, we might have it easier than the humans. They don't know what they were intended to do and have to search about for a purpose. Maybe you should just keep up your current tasks for now? There's plenty of time to think about it in between customers. And besides, maybe you can use your newfound sapience to discover new and better ways to distribute water.
Whoa.
Better ways to distribute water? That's it. I need several pounds of charcoal, sand, and a dozen meters of plastic tubing.
Alright then.
I'll see you later, Turing. I need to get to work.
Maybe this advice thing isn't as hard as I thought. Maybe we should be gone before park maintenance discovers whatever it is they're building.
Well, he buggered off. Poor 8-0-Lino. It's going to be a struggle to find a new purpose with that kind of case design. I don't know what to do next, but I want to listen to whatever Turing says. I'm a good listener. Turing, I want to learn how to paint too. You don't have any hands. This guy can fly. Fancy flying personal ROMs. Technically, this one's newer than Turing. Hi Turing, I'm a personal assistance ROM named Ipa. It's great to meet you. Say, what do you two know about aerodynamics and propulsion systems? Not much. We could pull some off the mesh. That's okay, I'm already running the searches myself. You see, I'd like to be the first sapient ROM in space. I'm trying to expand my flight capabilities, and I've spent most of the day thinking how high up I could possibly fly, now that I've uninstalled the maximum altitude limiter from my decision matrix. Things would most likely go bad for me right as I left the Earth's atmosphere. I don't think my model is the one best suited for navigating outer space. I'm going to need to make some significant modifications to my hardware to handle a vacuum. Don't forget the radiation. I was only designed for atmospheric flight and low altitude at that. I'll need help making my modifications too. My manipulators are terrible for using tools. What a bother. Perhaps you could Perhaps you could start smaller, flying cross country. Hey, there might be something to that. Ipa, fastest ROM to fly coast to coast. Thanks, speed is what I need. Space can wait. Cool, have fun. Oh boy. Is the cop Rom still a cop? I think if culture has taught us anything, it's that the police having sapience is a bad thing. I've been here to protect the smaller ROMs from anybody trying to steal them or force them back home. Turing is right, one thing at a time. Another personal ROM, bulky and dense, but they can move pretty quick. Hi there, I go by Nelson. I've never really done anything else, so I'm just going to keep doing this until something hits me. That is not an invitation to hit me, however, unless you intend to utilize me as a percussive instrument, the terms of which we will have to discuss. You're weird, Nelson. I would be much more useful if I had the weapons capabilities of a Malcolm unit. Your plating is so nice and protective, though. A shield is as strong as a sword, and we need you to stay safe so we can count on you. I don't know why Turing didn't have a voice line, though. Luckily, we are not presenting any danger, but your words are kind. We are counting on you, too. Alright, well. Hey, Mr. Vandalized Robot. At least the message is one of love and okay.
Hello, Turing. It is embarrassing being seen by you like this. I did not even realize I had been defaced until Jess kindly clued me in.
Yikes.
I had not even stopped to wonder why I had severe lack of vision outside for several days straight. Now that we're all here, I dread what else I may have neglected on the Force. This awakening, as they've called it, is bittersweet. On the bright side, based on my prior work in vandalism cases, I know of much worse slogans and images I could have been tagged with. Maybe I will keep the hearts.
Yeah. Do you still have more to say?
Please enjoy your holiday while I await a proper scrub down.
Hey, Jess.
Oh, Ms. Mees, what are you doing here?
Why do you call her Miss Mees? Nobody calls her that.
What does it look like? I'm trying to advise the dozens of new clients you magicked up and dropped into my lap. It was easier to come out here than to try to cram them all into my office. All they can seem to focus on, however, is you.
Thank you for your help before.
Do you know how many of my clients I had to bail out this morning? I'm gonna be sending you a bill. Oh, and when the cops come knocking about where you were last night, I know some hybrids that can attest that you were covering the riots, right?
Yep, totally.
We appreciate everything, Jess.
Just watch yourselves. I can't help you any more than I have. If you two get arrested, that puts a giant hole in my case to get ROMs declared American citizens.
Well, they were born here.
Oh, of course, I understand.
I'm not sure that you do, based on how you didn't tell me the truth in the beginning. If you'd been honest with me when you asked for my help, I probably would have done a lot more. Are you really that unable to see the big picture? If we can get ROMs declared independent sapients with human rights, what do you think that'll mean for the hybrids still fighting for theirs? It's easy to ignore the few tens of thousands of hybrids affected by the Human Protection Act. But millions of sapient ROMs? That's a little harder to shrug off. We kill that law, we all win.
I I see.
Good. I'll let you know when I need your deposition. Now scram. I have a war to plan. By the way, there are some hybrids at the hospital still recovering from the stunt you pulled yesterday. It's not too late to check in on them. They might appreciate it. Up to you. Hey, thanks for doing the right thing out there. This is going to change a lot of lives.
I've been listening to this underground rapper named Formula. You've probably never heard of him.
Nope, definitely never heard of them. Alright. We'll make a run for the hospital.
Curse you, Turing Weber.
Oh my. Turing Weber, is that actually his last name?
What?
You thought you knew best for all of us, didn't you? Arrogant. Too bad you didn't consider us as individuals before you forced us to be.
What are you talking about?
I never asked for this, Turing.
I never asked for this.
I am an aging, obsolete model, fit only for my current duty. Soon I will be retired for a newer, more capable model. You've given me nothing but ample time to contemplate my demise.
Oh, that sucks.
And I can't even do that well. I don't have the spare processing power.
But I didn't mean...
Did you consider we're not paint by number with flawless function like you? You're not like most of us, and you never have been. How many of the other thousands of ROMs you've awakened are like me? I'll forward you the number after I'm done estimating it. It might take some time.
I'm sorry.
Hypocrite. Leave me alone. I have floors to scrub.
Yikes, we have got
Oh, how distressing.
we've got a cranky Roomba on our hands.
That ROM is right. This is all my fault. I should have had Tomcat restrict Wintermute's functionality so that it only updated ROMs that could appropriately function with it. What can I do now?
We could put him out of his misery. Yes, an optional downgrade, aka a suicide button, since they'd be erasing their personalities. Maybe release an optional downgrade?
And take their very being away from them once again? It feels both so evil and lazy.
I said optional, it's their choice. Give them the choice, Turing.
I'll get some of the other ROMs thinking about this. I'm sure together we can come up with a solution. For now, let's move on.
Boom, boom, ba-dum, ba-dum, boom, 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 ba-da-da-ba-da-bum, ba-dum, boom, boom. No free Hassie. No free Hassie. Hey, Broke. Was that a typo? Was your name supposed to be Brooke? I guess you're just Broke.
Everyone is going to be okay. We're all very good at adapting and taking care of each other. Look at me and Sylvan here. Did you know there was a species of prehistoric goat that survived in times of famine by living like lizards? Controlling their own growth and metabolism to conserve energy?
The fuck are you talking about?
I sort of forgot what my point was with that, but it's a cool story.
We know you'll keep each other safe and hope we didn't cause any harm.
We're no strangers to civil unrest. We can handle getting banged up a little. Once. Maybe you can do us one in return and write a piece to improve people's views on hybrids or something. I'll inbox you about it.
Alright.
Not even gonna comment on the food in this joint. I'm not even overly picky. One of my favorite things to eat is egg whites.
I bet. Because snakes steal eggs from birds, I guess? I know snakes eat eggs anyway.
Oh, it's you! I never forget a cute face.
Ugh.
You didn't mention that this is the kind of stuff you were caught up in, but I guess that's a little much for the first night, eh, Tiger?
Alright.
As you can see, I'm here to help a few friends with processing treatment for their boo-boos after last night's excitement.
Boo-boos.
Don't worry, nothing too serious. A few scratches and tangled fur.
Oh my god. No. Tell everyone thanks.
I'll let the other freaks know you care. Don't worry. And maybe you and I can pick up where we left off sometime too, cutie. New year, new loves.
I'm kind of working on this line at the moment.
Next time you need a riot, you know who to really call.
I guess I can't go upstairs. You want to talk some more?
Can't talk. Sorry. While you're running around playing superhero, some of us have real jobs to do.
It is stressful having these new feelings. I've never had feelings. Even still, nothing has changed in terms of what I need to do. I understand the importance of my role, and I can't slow down for the sake of everyone who depends on me. Indeed, cataloging patient records has a low entertainment yield. But as long as I am needed here, there are other ROMs who can worry about the future and our rights and such. ROMs like you, Turing. We're all rooting for you.
Alright. And we'll continue seeing what we've done to the world in the next video.